Hey everybody. Yesterday I came on talking about how you could do different things to help yourself from getting sick during the cold and flu season. And it was very interesting because last year, after I got so incredibly sick, I did a lot of just introspective work after I kind of got better, and I kind of went down this all I could. Do you watch Stranger Things? Kind of like the Upside Down. I was living in the upside down of my life, right? So I was in this dark place, and I'd come out for a little bit, and I'd live life, and then I'd kind of sink back in, and I was going through all these things they just couldn't understand. And they seem to coincide very well with my monthly cycles and my depression and all the stuff and the anxiety and everything that I was feeling. And when I took a look at everything, I'd realized that there were some things going on in my relationships that were just not healthy. And so we had known for a while that, we were really having a challenging year in our marriage, and we knew that things weren't always perfect, and we didn't expect them to be, but we did go through our own kind of relationship cycle where things were good and bad and good and bad. I am one of those people who I'm an empath. So I actually suck up people's feelings. So if people are angry, hurt, sad, anything, I feel those emotions like almost 100%. And so I'd noticed that the people who I was closest to, when they'd go through something, or if we weren't getting along or something was amiss with that, I would almost immediately get sick, and it was tied to my chronic pain as well. And so it was one of those things that I never really thought about, but later on confirmed through my doctor. I went to a naturopath, and they talk about how relationships with people can definitely have a huge impact on your immunity. And so over the summer, my husband and I did intensive therapy. I did it by myself, he did it by himself, and then we did it together. And what we found was that the better things were between us, the better my pain, the better my illnesses, like I wasn't getting sick as much, all that kind of stuff. That alone isn't going to make you feel better, but add that to life-changing supplements and meditation and mindfulness and everything else I was already starting to incorporate, the essential oils, all that kind of stuff, made a huge difference on my health, like majorly. I've had little colds here and there, but I haven't had the flu since. I haven't gotten any of those secondary infections that I usually get. And my chronic pain has actually gotten so much better. And I can tell you right now, there are key people that I was in really, really strong relationships with, but they weren't that healthy. It was kind of like that. I just got off the phone with them, kind of like, that didn't feel so good kind of a feeling. And nothing like huge happened on that phone call. And I kept noticing that, especially as I got more mindful. I'm like, wow, I'm talking to people and I actually don't feel good after talking to them. So what I did a few months ago is I did a huge clean of my friends list, and I made sure that I took off anybody. I didn't unfriend them because these are people I love, guys. Like, this is like true blue. Like, I love these people, but something about our interactions and the way that they talk and kind of their attitude towards me really, really changed just my physical being. And so once I did that, and I cleansed my friends list on Facebook, and I still talk to these people, but I don't talk to them very often. And what I've noticed is there's been a huge change in not only my mental stability throughout the month, but also my health and not getting sick and things like that. So it's one of those things that you really got to assess your life. Like, if you see that you're getting sick a lot, or if you don't want to get sick, take a look at the relationships around you and either figure out how you can fix those relationships or how you could just make it so they don't affect you as much. I can't so much fix my relationships with certain people because there's really nothing broken. It's just an ickiness of how their reactions are towards me, and just kind of, I can't explain it, but if you've been through it, you would understand. So always look to your relationships too. That will definitely boost your immunity. And if you find in your deepest relationship, your husband relationship, if it is struggling, it's a really, really good idea to work on that as much as you can, whether it's through counseling or just talking to each other or doing marriage conferences like me and my husband do, and just to keep working on it. Because I'm telling you right now, when things are good in our house and when things are rolling through great, I'm never sick. My pain levels are low. It's all about how the body and the mind and the gut and everything works together as one to make things better for you. So I'm not sure if this helps. I'm going to do a blog post and hopefully it'll be a little bit more cohesive than this. And thank you if you've been watching my lives and my blogs. I'm new to this, but this is my passion. This is something like when I was at the deepest, darkest part of my life, I knew that God had a plan to use this to help other people. And that's what my Living Out Loud business is all about. So thank you again for watching. And as always, if you have any questions or want to reach out, please feel free. I'm available all the time. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful Saturday. We'll see you soon.